Let's take a new file to create the balloon tapping game. In this video, we are going to see just designing the game UI. Let us take the new file, and the stage size must be 600 by 800, and let's save the file. I'm just naming it as in balloon popping and just click save. Now I have already the design and Illustrator application. Let's go back to that application Illustrator. Let's select that all the elements from screen 1 and copy them, and come back to the Flash, just paste it. We just need to paste all the elements in Flash and click OK. Now we need to convert that whole content into a single symbol. Let's select all, right click on the selection and click on convert to symbol to convert into a symbol. Let us name the symbol and select export for ActionScript and create a class. We just need to save this class, and let us save with the same name as an intro, so we could see that class file there. Let's create another layer. I just want to name the frames. Created another layer and named it as in labels, and I have selected first keyframe of the labels layer and I've named it as an introduction. I've created another blank keyframe on 15th frame, and I'm applying the label as balloon game. Let us increase the duration till 20 or till 30 to see the label. We could see that both the labels there, introduction and balloon game. Let's get inside the symbol and choose the zoom out, and we need to select that each element, and we need to place them in different places at different layers. Select two buttons and cut them and create a new layer. Let us paste that buttons in that new layer, and we need to convert each button into a symbol, and we are supposed to name them. These names just to identify the symbols from library, and we have to apply that instance name later to communicate with them through ActionScript. And I've converted both the buttons as in symbols, and now select the first symbol and let's apply the instance name PlayMC, and the other symbol instance name is HelpMC. It is always better to lock the layers, and let's go back to that Illustrator and let us select that pop-up as an instructions pop-up, and then let us come back to that Flash and paste it here again inside this symbol itself. We just need to convert this into another symbol, and I've selected all and converting into a symbol. Click OK. We're supposed to apply that instance name to the symbol, and let's get inside this symbol and select that close button and convert into a symbol, and we're supposed to apply that instance name to this also. Even go to the property panel, apply that instance name to this close button. Let's come back to the main symbol and back to that main timeline. Let's save the file once and let us test the movie once. I could see that instructions pop-up is visible and it is playing in between the two labels. It is supposed to stop at first label. And let's get into that object class, and in public function we just need to say stop just by referring that main timeline at first frame. Movie clip of stage.getChild at 0. GetChild at 0 will refer the main timeline, and dot stop. This will help us to communicate with the timeline to stop it there itself. Let us save and test it now. We could see that it is stopping at first frame itself. And now that we are supposed to hide that instructions pop-up, let us take the instance name of that pop-up insmc dot visible equal to false, which is by default. Let's just save and test the movie once. Now that will be invisible. It is supposed to be visible the moment when I click on that help symbol. You will see that. And now I just wanted to apply button mode property to that both the buttons, because user will have an idea it is something that interactive content. So play mc.button mode equal to true. Button mode is a boolean property which is by default false. I'm just making it true. Let's apply that button mode property to that both the buttons play mc and help mc. Now I'm just adding one event listener to that help mc so that I can make instructions pop up as invisible. So event listener, and let's take that mouse event.click and let's assign a function, and inside this function I'm just going to make the pop-up visible property as in true, so that the moment when I click on help MC the pop-up will be visible. Let's say insmc that visible equal to true. Since it is a boolean property, just we need to add that true or false. Let's save the file and test it now. Alright, hope you see that pop-up menu, but we're not able to close it. Let us write another event to the close button. So we just need to add another event listener to that close button, which is inside that instructions pop-up. So the function is hide help, and let's define that hide help as a private function. Private function hide help, and event is mouse event. We just need to hide the pop-up just by defining visible equal to false. Test the file. Let us save the file and test it now. It is always better to save before testing the file. Now just click on help and close. Hope you see that it is working perfect. Now we need to add button mode property to even close button also. The close button which is inside that instructions pop-up. Save and test it. Oh, we could see that interactive symbol and hand symbol on the close button. And let's write a script to move on to that second label when I click on the play button. So let's add another event listener to that play button, and we just need to assign that another function to define that navigation. Play mc.add event listener, and as usual that same event mouse event.click, and let's assign a function play game. And we need to define the play game as in private function and function name play game, and the event is mouse event. And inside this function, we just need to navigate the main timeline, and then we need to move on to that next label. Just find out the label name, and then let's come back to the script. Same logic, the logic which we used in public function. Movie clip of stage dot get child at 0, and go to and stop is the method that which will help us to move according to the label and frame number. Get child at 0 dot go to and stop, and then the label name. We just need to define that label name inside that parenthesis, which is balloon game. Save and test it now. Look, instructions is working and play is also working. Since we do not have anything inside the balloon game place, so we could see that only the white color area. Let's go back to that Illustrator to copy that main game content. Let's select required content from game screen, and before that it is always better to unlock all the layers. To select all the elements from Illustrator and select required elements from the game screen. Let's go back to the copy them, and let's go back to the Flash, paste them here. We just need to convert this into another symbol. Just apply a name, and we just need to enable the property export for ActionScript, and let's create a class. Let us save this class file. This is second object class. Let's go back to the design part. Let us save it, and we just need to move this symbol onto the another label, which is balloon game label, and we need to delete that all the empty layers from the main timeline. Alright, we could see that only the two keyframes now. First keyframe is introduction and second keyframe is that main game. Let's align proper, save it and test it now. Instructions working, and when I click on play button, wow, it is also moving onto the game screen. So we just need to get inside the symbol, and let's select the coin, convert into a symbol, and say export for ActionScript, and we just need to apply that class name since we want to create them dynamically. Click OK, and the class name of this coin is coin. Click OK. Let's delete these coins from the screen. Right, now remove even all the balloons also, because we will take all the balloons inside that one symbol later. Now we have live symbol on the top. Let's select complete life and cut it and put it in the new layer. Let's convert this into a symbol. Click OK. We are supposed to apply that instance name to it. So life has 4 parts. Let's select the dynamic text boxes. Each text box is supposed to be the dynamic. Select the timer text and choose that object type as a dynamic, and let us apply that instance name, and we are supposed to embed the font. Click OK. Now similarly that we are supposed to take this core text object, and let's convert that into dynamic text object and check embed text. Let's apply that instance name. Similarly, let us take the total number of balloons text object also, and we are supposed to convert that also into dynamic. And let's apply the instance name to it to communicate using ActionScript. Perfect. Let's save the file once. Now, get inside the live movie clip, all the 4 parts in first frame. I just wanted to take that all 5 frames, and each keyframe, total number of keyframes are supposed to be 5 inside this live movie clip. And first keyframe is supposed to have that all the 4 parts, and second keyframe is supposed to have 3 parts, vice versa. Third is supposed to have 2, and fourth is supposed to have 1, and fifth is supposed to have 0. I just wanted to change even that colors also frame by frame. When we have 4 parts, that it is supposed to be in green. When we have 3 parts, it is supposed to be in yellow. When we have 2 parts, it isn't supposed to be orange. And when it is 1 part, that is supposed to show in red. Just decreasing the life and increasing the life. I just wanted to control this order through ActionScript. We could see that we don't have life icon on 5th frame. So 1 to 5 frames. We see 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. These are all inside that live MC. Cool. Now let's go back to that game object class. Inside that object class and public function, let's stop that live MC at first frame itself. Live MC.go to and stop 1. Let's test it now. We could see full life with 4 parts. Now let us create the balloons. We just need to create a new symbol from library, and let's name it as in balloons movie clip. And we just need to enable that export for ActionScript option, and let's name the class as balloons. Click OK and click OK. Now we have empty symbol inside this that I would like to have the 3 balloons to be pasted. Just let us paste it, which I've already copied. I just wanted to take that each balloon in different frames, single layer, but would like to place them in different frames. First frame is red balloon, second the keyframe is yellow balloon, and third keyframe is black balloon. Instead of taking that each balloon in a separate symbol, I just wanted to create that one symbol for all the balloons, and inside that symbol I would like to place that each colored balloon in different frames. And now we need one more empty symbol, and let us create that balloon blast. I just wanted to show the different blast for each balloon, and select that export for ActionScript and click OK. OK. Now let us take that 3 blasts. Since we have 3 balloons, copy red color blast for red balloon. Let us paste it in first frame. Click OK and create another keyframe, empty keyframe. Let's go back to that Illustrator to copy that yellow blast. Let's go back to Flash and paste it in the second keyframe. Right. Paste it in another layer, move it onto the second frame. Cool. Let us take another blank keyframe and let's take that blast with oops text. Yeah. Copy and let's go back to Flash and paste it there. Fine. So let us move this onto the third keyframe and let's delete that other two empty layers. Then we have three blasts in single symbol. I just wanted to display that blast according to the balloon color. Let us save this. This is how we design that game, and the next part that we are going to see how we can make them interactive. Thank you for watching and have a great day.